Peace, beautiful people. It's Holistic Selena. And today I want to share just an intuitive message that came to me as I was on my walk to get to this beautiful river where the sun is shining, where I can meditate and journal. And the message that came through was about responsibility. And I personally love the word and the action and the experience of responsibility. When you break that word down, it simply means to respond to your ability, to respond to what you're actually able to do deep within you, not just on a surface level. And in our life path, especially if you are one that is more spiritually illuminated and aware, you have a deep responsibility. Therefore, it is your duty, it is your God-given purpose to rise into responsibility, because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's waiting for you to do it so that then they can get the strength to do it too. I'm such a firm believer in leading by example. That is the medicine, that is the way. Words are cool, books are cool, but to be an example, it's like an energetic teacher where you ripple out that frequency, you ripple out the energetic blueprint of how they can do it too. The purpose of this video is to remind you of the responsibility that's here for you. And responsibility is a beautiful thing. It should be taken on with joy, with excitement, with self-respect, in knowing that you were meant to do that. You have the ability to do that, so respond to the call. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if there is no direction or if there's not other people doing it, that's even more of a clear indicator that you were meant to do it. You were meant to be the way shower. Because the more purposeful things that you take on in your life, especially in the realm of personal development, like becoming more disciplined in your daily routines, when you wake up, when you go to sleep, the foods that you eat, the books that you read, the thoughts that you think, what you listen to, all of these things are very deep roots within the responsibility of our life, of what God put us here to do. And the more responsibility that you take on to become more disciplined, to become more intentional, to become more aware, the deeper your life path will open, the more blessings that will come, the more that you stand as a light and a beacon for other people to take on more responsibility of being the creator of their reality. So take on the hard work and the responsibility with joy, because you are doing the work of God. You're doing the work of the world. In our modern day society, they want people to be lazy. They want people to be asleep, to be unconscious, to be addicted to dopamine and self-gratification and junk food and porn and casual sex and all these things that are draining our energy. They want you to be weak. So the only way to combat that is to rise into strength, to gather your energy, to turn your focus and attention away from these distractions of the world and bring it back towards God. Bring it back towards your purpose, back towards your God-given responsibilities. We are so privileged. We are so lucky to be in these bodies, to be alive here on earth. You are so lucky to be you. Do you understand that? And the way that you can pay homage and pay respect to your body, to God, to your purpose, is through making good lifestyle choices. You know what to do. I really want to talk about how the greatest responsibility that we have is first with our relationship with ourselves. That is the foundational responsibility. And most people aren't able to respond to that ability to deepen their relationship with themselves and their awareness simply because it's not time. They're unconscious. But you watching this video, it is your time. It is your time to respond to the call of God to deepen your relationship with yourself and with Him, to spend more time going within, to prioritize meditation, solitude, doing the inner work, journaling your emotions, your feelings, being in nature, taking on more creative tasks, cleaning up your room and your home and your diet. All of these things are so crucial and so necessary in our responsibility as human beings. We should be honored and grateful to have these tasks and these things to do to take care of ourselves, whether it is our internal environment, our external environment, our family, the world, whatever. Like all these things that can sometimes be seen as a burden, we should find gratitude, because it's simply a reminder that you're alive here on this earth. You're in this body. You can change the world. I am a firm believer, like, you can change the world, but it first starts with the responsibility of changing yourself, your inner world, the dialogue in your mind, your daily lifestyle choices. This is the foundational responsibility. So take it on with love, with joy, with faith, with the knowing that you are doing the work of the world. You are changing the world when you do the inner work. And if you are someone that has a desire to impact this world and to bring more light and more love, understand that the work is internal. It is all first internal. And that is the whole premise of this video, of understanding that that is your responsibility. The inner work is your responsibility. So instead of dreading it, instead of seeing it as a burden, or like there's so much to do there, or where do I start? My mind is a mess, my life is a mess, I don't have the finances, da 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 da. Surrender all of that. Let go of all of that and just start right now in this moment doing one good thing for yourself, shifting one negative belief into a positive one. Just start right now with this present moment and where you're at. That is your responsibility. Your responsibility is being your best self in this present moment, rising into the highest state of mind, the highest belief of yourself, of the world, choosing faith over fear, choosing to live in abundance over scarcity, no matter what you're going through, no matter what the world shows you, no matter what you lose, what you gain, who's with you, who's not with you. We still stay in that place of love, of truth, of trust. That is our responsibility. You really never know who is watching you and who you are inspiring and waking up and sending that healing, loving energy to, just through you choosing to do better for yourself. Lead by example. Take the responsibility of being the one to hold the torch, first for yourself, to guide yourself through the darkness, and you're making a way for other people to do the same. This is your reminder to take on the responsibility of choosing your higher self in every single moment. The responsibility of remembering to be present, to bringing your attention onto your thoughts, onto your beliefs, onto your feelings, onto your choices and your actions, and you align it with love, with truth, with healing. And the more that you rise into responsibility, the more that you respond to what you're able to do, the more God will give you to do. And as He gives you more to do, it'll feel lighter and lighter, because your ability to respond, your ability to take on more expands, because your mind is expanding, your energy body is expanding, your awareness is expanding, and you're moving past the limits of the mind and the body and of this world. And that is the beauty of this work. That is the beauty of taking on more, especially first within our inner world, with the relationship that we have with ourselves. So I know I'm repeating a lot of things, but for me in my personal path, repetition has been key. I need to drill certain concepts and remembrances and certain just simple sentences over and over and over until it clicks, until it permeates into my conscious, then seeps down into my subconscious, and then it programs into my body, and that becomes a way of life. Repetition is key. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful video as I'm sitting out here on this beautiful day with the beautiful sun and the freaking water. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are in the world. God loves you so much, and He's waiting for you to rise into the responsibilities that He's given you, to respond to what you're able to do. Take it on with love, with joy, with trust, and all will be well. Much love, many blessings.